off, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. And this is how the West looks with just 3 games left until the playoffs begin. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, holding down the 6th spot right now in the middle of this conference.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they're so focused on holding their ground now in the last month of the season. And of course, missing the play-in tourney means extra time to rest. They know how crucial that is for the playoffs.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, small forward. And for the 76ers, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then there's George, then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Barlow in at power forward. We've got a good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral. This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Maxey passes to Barlow. Here's George. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Edwards. He takes it in, and Edwards slams it in.
Edwards loves to entertain, and that was a ferocious slam.
George outside. They set the pick. Takes a 3. Sinks it from distance.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Minnesota now. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back. Right back at you.
George, a screen on Randall. Inside. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Grimes, he's checked in for the Sixers. Now here's Edwards. He's got 5.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Outside Grimes. George for 3. And the 76ers another 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
3-pointer. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo. Edwards got 10 points.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Embiid against Gobert. Embiid misses.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Randall outside. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And rolling with such quickness. There's just no way to keep Randall from scoring that.
Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Edwards. Embiid, a screen on Edwards. Here's Edgecombe. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Edwards. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. McDaniels with it. Still without a bucket. Clock at 4. Barlow grabs the miss. 76ers trail by 6. And he converts the layup. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Pass to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Unloads. The rebound by Embiid.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. Edwards looking it over. Drives to the hoop. Oh, my.
I mean,
Gets
just
the some.
hard on that one, B.A.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Now here's Grimes, guarded closely. No good with the triple. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Picked by Gobert. Edwards with it. Grimes covering. And it's good for 2.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Edwards. George outside. Clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got 10 points.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Let's go with a 3. Paul George pulls down the board. 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Oubre. Back to George. Outside Grimes. Beyond the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Minnesota. George outside. McDaniels with a steal. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Philadelphia with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's DiVincenzo. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. checked in for Embiid. All right, let's take this chance to see the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the current leading scorers. In the third spot, Anthony Edwards. Fourth, Tyrese Maxey.
Whenever these two are on the floor, there's a good chance one of them, if not both of them, will go off.
Here's Edgecombe. No made baskets yet. McDaniels with a steal. Gobert with a screen on Oubre. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Oubre with a steal. Grimes with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Back to Grimes. Philadelphia moving it around. The three from Edgecombe. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. The Timberwolves lead by 13. Randall on the screen. DiVincenzo, the pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
George's shot is off.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Outside, DiVincenzo, Edwards. Another one falls for Minnesota.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Bona. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball. Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And so Randall will bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's an 18-point lead. DiVincenzo driving, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Pass to George. Outside Grimes. The 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Edwards. Left side, DiVincenzo. Oh, got a piece of it. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Edwards. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Picked by Gobert. DiVincenzo, the pass to Gobert. And it's Bona with a rebound. 76ers trail by 18. And there's the lob. All by himself. He's all alone. Hammers it down. Goes coast to coast.
It's always fun when you can get ahead of the play like McDaniels did there to finish off the break.
Pass to Oubre. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he knocks down the first one.
Kelly Oubre Jr. is a springy, bouncy wingman. I mean, provides scoring punch from the 3, and he also provides energy at the defensive end that his team needs.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid comes in for Gobert, and it's Dosunmu in for McDaniels. And so Oubre nails them both. And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, B.A., way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws here tonight.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Ayo Dosunmu, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the 76ers with some changes. Walker comes in for Watford, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Payne. Good on both. Now Lowry. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
It's been a comedy of errors for them so far. They just can't hold on to the ball here in the first half.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in for Joel Embiid. Edwards comes in for Walker. And it's Martin in for Lowry. Minnesota leading by 20. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Reed sets a screen. It's Edwards with a drive. 3-pointer. And it's Bona with a rebound. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
You know, I love the fact, too, that they've been aggressive in penetrating the defense, attacking that paint, getting the ball inside. So far, their aggressiveness has ruled the day.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt, and it's Reed in at the 5. Prime shot is off. Minnesota leading by 20. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed from behind the arc. Rebound by the 76ers.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Minnesota leading by 19. DiVincenzo on the wing. Oh, stolen by Embiid. It's Edwards on the wing. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Payne with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Payne with the bucket. Payne's got his first points of the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's DiVincenzo. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Pass to Reed, 6 to shoot. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his third assist of the night.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
Up top, Payne. DiVincenzo covering. The shot by Payne, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
With the floater. Payne with the bucket. Payne's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Outside McDaniels. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Payne. To the middle. DiVincenzo with the steal. Stolen by Payne. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. The 3 ball. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the 76ers making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Now let's check out the rookie leaderboard. A confident, efficient group of scorers over the last 10 games. 5th best, Justin Edwards. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Grimes. Embiid, a screen on Edwards. Here's Grimes. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Outside DiVincenzo. And it's all from 3-point range.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Now here's Edwards. 23 points in the game. Left side, DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Here's the floater. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Out to Oubre. Philadelphia moving it around. Embiid, a screen on DiVincenzo. Lowry, good.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Here's Edwards. Following that last 3-pointer by Philadelphia. No coverage that time. DiVincenzo's got 7 points.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 7. Reed sets a screen. Plenty of space. Yes, on the jumper. Reed's got his second basket on the night.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Lowry, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Let's take a look at the numbers for Tyrese Maxey.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Paul George, he's checked in for Oubre. Hedgecombe comes in for Edwards. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Lowry. Now here's DiVincenzo. Reed, a screen on Maxey. Pass to Reed. Oh, deflected. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Shoots over Reed. The Sixers with another miss. Minnesota leading by 20. And here's Edwards. Give him 23. Oh, he goes back with the dunk right over to Embiid.
Anthony Edwards plays with a lot of strength, boy. That allows him to power right through contact.
The number 1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Clark, heading into the postseason, some teams have bet it all on star power, while others have bet on chemistry.
Hey, I think continuity and chemistry are really the most important components to winning the championship because every team in the league has talent. Some have more talent or more superstar talent, but you've got to have a chemistry, a continuity, a connectedness that helps you work through the tough spots in the season and certainly in the playoffs.
Edwards for 3. It's hauled in by Oubre.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Launches it. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
Asking Oubre to help stretch the floor, and he delivers.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Bona. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Dosunmu, he's checked in for McDaniels. Reed, a screen on Maxey. Pass to Reed. Fires the 3. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
And here's Drummond. Reed defending. Drummond passes to George. And the 76ers another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. They are winning this game largely because of his efforts.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They host the Pistons after this one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. And the layup is good. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not just a perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
Maxey against DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Here's the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the inside. Pass to Maxey. Drummond to screen on DiVincenzo. And here's Maxey outside. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 19. Dosunmu outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Puts up a 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. The kick out to Maxey. Pass to Drummond. Shoots over Reed. Drummond with the bucket. Drummond's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, "We still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something." Back to you guys.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Oubre. He's got 5. Outside, DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. There's the 3. Connects from downtown. Edwards got 29.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
George for 3. And Drummond with the jam.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Minnesota leading by 18. Pass to Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. Reed, a screen on Maxey. Here's Reed. Fires from deep. That's his 4th miss in 7 shots. Oubre on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. For 3, Maxey. Counted from distance. Maxey's got 8 points in the quarter.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Reed, a screen on Maxey. Pass to Reed. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Reed's got 11.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
George outside. Outside Maxey. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. It's Minnesota. They lead by 18. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Philadelphia 76ers. Well, you could say that this game hasn't exactly been, competitive.
Let's be real, Ernie. They're getting cooked like street meat. Roadkill.
Yeah, could someone bring me a blanket, man? This game is making me a little sleepy, and some warm tea would help.
Man, you guys are harsh. And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control.
The Ant-Man cometh. Few guys are more valuable to their teams. He hasn't even reached his ceiling yet.
Yeah, his combination of strength and explosiveness are rare.
He's like a smaller version of young Shaq. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's George. And it's Barlow in at the 4-man position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And Minnesota with possession here, following that last 3-pointer by Philadelphia. Back to DiVincenzo. From deep. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
George. Yep, that one goes. George has got 18 points in the game.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Outside Edwards. There's the triple. No good that time. 76ers trail by 13. Pass to Edgecombe. And there's a 3-second violation. And checking out the leaderboard, you've probably been watching these guys own the glass since the All-Star break. In the third spot, Rudy Gobert.
Since the break, we've seen a renewed focus from him on the boards, and I know his entire team appreciates that lift.
DiVincenzo against Maxey. It's Edwards on the wing. DeSumo outside. Back to Edwards. All sorts of time. Good on the shot. 31 points for Anthony Edwards.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
I got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Gobert passes to DiVincenzo. Right side Edwards. Anderson with a screen on George. Edwards can't hit.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
Pass to Barlow. Count it. Barlow's got his first 2 points of the night.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Maxey against DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards. The three is up. Down it goes. Edwards for three.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half, now nails another.
Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background, Clark. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 34. DiVincenzo can't hit. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 10 points.
And Maxey is especially dangerous in these situations. When he has room to run, good luck stopping him.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards has got 5 assists in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 10. Embiid a screen on DiVincenzo. Maxey. Again, Philadelphia.
No hesitation there from Maxey. Confident in that jumper, as he should be.
The Timberwolves lead by 13. Outside, DiVincenzo. Edwards for 3. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Edgecombe. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he drops it in from the low post.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. He's checked in for the Sixers. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for Edwards. And it's Highland in for DiVincenzo. Here's Highland. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Anderson with a screen on Maxey. Highland attacks. uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 16. And Philadelphia has possession. Now here's Maxey. He's got 12. Pass to Edgecombe. Now George. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Embiid. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Highland looking for an opening. Reed a screen on Maxey. Left side Reed. Pass to Dosunmu. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J. Dosunmu's got 5 now.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Maxey. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. And that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
And the free throw, no good.
The quick-footed, creative Max is so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Now here's Highland. Pass to Dosunmu. Wide open look. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's George. He's got 18. Maxey, that's good.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche, Clark. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
You know, I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout, BA. Allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. And I really think it helps the end of the game move a little better.
Here's Highland following that last 3-pointer by Philadelphia.
They call him slow-mo. That dunk from Anderson was anything but slow-mo. That was power-mo.
Here's Maxey. Got a hand on it. Pass to Dosunmu. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Dosunmu's got 10 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Now here's Maxey. 17 points in the game. Here's Grimes. The 3 from Edgecombe. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game. Maxey against Highland. Reed a screen on Maxey. Outside Reed. Clark outside. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Releases. Reed can't hit. 76ers trail by 19. Outside Grimes. Pass to Edgecombe. Offensive board. George for 3. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Embiid knows how to bully his way into position for the putback.
Maxey against Highland. Reed a screen on Maxey. Out to the right wing for 3. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Highland. Highland's got his 4th assist with that last one. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
The 76ers making a switch here. It's George on the wing. Anderson covers. George passes to Maxey. Clock at 6. And he makes it on the layup. Maxey's got 11 points here in the second half.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Reed. Clark outside. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Maxey passes to Grimes. Here's Bona. George scanning the floor. And he drives in. And he banks in the layup. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
Solid poise from PG, Paul George. Excellent at converting despite getting hit on the drive.
Clark, the pass to Anderson. That one's good for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Bona. Outside Maxey. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. Maxey's got 22.
Now, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now here's Clark. He's scoreless. Back to Highland. The 3. Here's Reed. Blocked! Anderson against George. Pass to Grimes. A minute 22 left in the third quarter of the game. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Sixers. Payne comes in for Tyrese Maxey. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Shannon's checked in. Now here's Highland. Pass to Clark. Lets a 3 fly. And he can't get that one. Inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Dosunmu, the pass to Highland. With the drive, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
You got to have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
Pass to Bona. Back to Payne. The kick out to Edwards. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Out to the wing. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
One shot.
Seven seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Grimes. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Grimes has got his second basket of the game. And stolen by Edwards. No good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back to the game after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Minnesota leading by 14. On the court for the Timberwolves. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's DiVincenzo in at point guard. Now here's Randall. Down low. And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Payne. DiVincenzo with the steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Edwards with it. Shot clock at 6. Into the lane. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Now Randall. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Really like what Edwards did there, assertive in the two-man game.
DiVincenzo against Payne. Pass to Embiid. Back to Payne. Launches a 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Payne, the pass to Edwards. Can they get it? Good as the jump shot falls.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Edwards. Grimes with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Outside Payne. Embiid, a screen on Edwards. Now here's Embiid. Checked by Randall. Oubre passes to Embiid. Yes, it's good. 12 points for Joel Embiid.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. To the middle. Tipped. Good work there as it goes.
This is Gobert's comfort zone, using his size to capitalize down there.
76ers trail by 19. Payne finds Edwards. Outside Grimes. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown, hits the trifecta.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Takes the 3. Buries it from 3. Edwards has got 44.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Inside. Gobert with it. Oubre picks him up. Left side, Edwards. Randall on the screen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing. And then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly. And then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders.
They throw good, Edwards. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Now here's DiVincenzo. To the inside, Randall. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Embiid. Pass to Grimes. Outside Maxey. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
Maxey is a do-it-all guard. I mean, defense never knows if he's going to shoot it, pass it, or take off the dribble.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw's good from Maxey.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit too.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Oubre. Both free throws good from Maxey. Minnesota leading by 19. Outside, DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. From outside the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Back to George. Philadelphia moving it around. Maxey against McDaniels. Launches a 3. And Tyrese Maxey good for 3. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. George has got 23.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his 2nd triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Right side Edwards. 3-pointer. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Back to Maxey. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Maxey's got 30 points.
You know, he knocked down a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence through the roof.
And good! There's another! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
George outside. Back to Maxey. Some solid defense from Edwards.
Really good move to get inside, but then the defense was right there waiting for him.
And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Here's Grimes. Off target with the 3. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Your Philadelphia 76ers TNT, everybody.
One of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Anthony Edwards.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one. Right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They've just got to continue to play together, and we'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. The Timberwolves lead by 17. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall a screen on Maxey. The drive by DiVincenzo. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Hey, why settle for the layup when you can dunk it? DiVincenzo put in on a show on that drive.
Here's Maxey. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Maxey taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Both free throws good from Maxey. The Timberwolves lead by 17. Gobert with a screen on Maxey. Down low. Another possession, another assist.
And this last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. What a performance he's having.
He's been passing with pinpoint accuracy all game long.
Tremendous effort. Defends the shot and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
Good. Edwards got 53 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect. He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Randall's got 4 points this quarter. Every night, Randall draws a ton of contact, and he dishes it out, too. Here's Maxey. Takes it inside. Oh, good D by Edwards.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Outside McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. He's still feeling it. That one's wide left. 76ers trail by 21. Inside. George's shot is off. Minnesota has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. For 3, McDaniels can't hit. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. DiVincenzo against Maxey. Got it. Maxey's got 36 points.
When Maxey is clicking on all cylinders, he is a tough guy to slow down.
Maxey against DiVincenzo. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Edwards. There's the 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're losing by 22. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. .149 left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Oubre. Pass to Lowry. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Randall. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randall heading to the line now.
Shooting for Minnesota, Julius Randle at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Randall.
You know, Julius Randle offers a versatile skill set. Not only does he have outstanding handles for a guy of his size, he's pretty quick, too. He's also got that strength, which is a pretty nice combination.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. And Randall drops them both. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they're going to win this one, making this their 47th victory so far.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in a season series, even a short one.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Free throw good, McDaniels.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
Here's Maxey. George outside. Pass to Edgecombe. Embiid, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Edgecombe. DiVincenzo covering. George's shot is off. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Picked by Gobert. To the middle. And Gobert with the stuff.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Dante, you won state titles in high school, 2 national titles at Villanova, and now a growing role in the NBA. What has been the secret to your success?
It's my ability to adapt. Different teams, different dynamics of different teams, and just my ability to adapt to that team and fit.
Sky's the limit, guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.